Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am hoping that I'm live. I am live. Okay. All right. Well, let me see if I'm live. Come on, YouTube. All right. I am live on YouTube and on Facebook and even on Twitch. So let me get set up here. I need to go live on TikTok and I will be with you all in a second. Hopefully, some people will be hopping in here. Yep, I see some people hopping in. What am I doing? Not Twitter, TikTok. Good morning, everybody. I hope you're doing well. So, all right, as always, I'm going to prioritize the YouTube chat. So, hello, Andy. Hello, Infogamer TV. Good morning, Smoke Sun and Gunpoint. Good morning. Good morning. All right. I believe I'm live. Yep, I'm live everywhere, man. I'm all over it. So let me get set up here on TikTok real quick. Good morning, Albert and Hayden and Trump Rules and Obi and OC Pet Doctor and Sambo. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Get Cloudy. All right, Clarence, hello. Rui, things are going okay. I mean, I wish prices were higher than where they are now, but always got to preach patience. Always, always, always. So, um, hello, Lampartolac, T. Evans. Oh, thank you, cousin Josh, for wishing me a happy birthday. It's another Black Friday, huh? Okay. Good morning, T. Evans. Let's go, Catalyst. There we go. There we go. Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you so much for that. So yeah, for those of you on TikTok, I am live on YouTube. So getting lit with the lives. Yeah, I'm live on YouTube. So there's no way I can keep up with the TikTok chat, but I can on YouTube. So will Bitcoin pump today? No, I don't think it will. I think it's going to be about as long as that summer lull. Unfortunately, I had some hope that it wouldn't be, but it looks like it is. So, hello, TikTok goes the clock, bro. I am well. I hope you're well. Yvonne had a dream last night that Bitcoin was 72K. That would be nice. Um, but yeah, it's not. So yeah, Sambo, everyone hit that like button. Thank you. Evil D, good morning. Good morning, TikTok. Good morning, Twitch. I'm live on Twitch even. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, Twitter. So you're going to liquidate some of your positions on the next pump. I probably will for altcoins. For like some of my really low cap alts, Bitcoin gets into the mid 50s. I'm going to de-risk. I'm probably buy some stocks with that. So Crow Price after Super Bowl ad, I don't think it's going to affect it all that much. But hello, El Puno, Algo FTM. I'm bullish on both of those short term. So is this the bear market? Not or yet. Monster, check out the most recent TikTok I made. I just answered that question. And a short summary of that would basically be that we have, in a sense, been in a bear market since April. And so the question is, where are we? If that's true, where are we in the bear market? I would say that we're at a time that is that would signify something like a bear market bottom. So hey, we should be pretty pumped up with that. So let's see. H bar, I love H bar. It's a long term hold for me. I don't have any predictions on it right now. So yes, Smoke Sun, thank you. You heard correctly. Thoughts on Loop Ring? Amen, brother. Amon, brother. I don't know what Amon is. So loop ring, I haven't paid attention to loop ring at all. I do like it as a layer 2, so it should be good, but otherwise, no idea. AVAX. Um, AVAX is a favorite of mine. I'd say probably top 10. I don't know what to say. $84. It seems like it's it's on a tail end of a major pump. And so should you buy now or wait for a few months? I'd say maybe wait a couple months, a month or so. So all right, again, for those of you on TikTok, I am live on YouTube. I am able to keep up with the YouTube chat. I am not able to keep up with the TikTok chat. So you bought many worlds. It seems like if chances are, if you bought many worlds, you're doing well. So good. Quick gripping Benjamin Cohen as usual. I have not watched a single Benjamin Cohen video in over a month. So goodbye, Gus J80. I think you've said that a lot of times before. So bye. What in the world? What's going on here on TikTok here? The chat just disappeared. I've never seen anything like this before. So Solana, please. Solana's another one that I think could be on the tail end. Where did that chat go? I've never seen anything like that. Okay, well, those of you on TikTok, I guess I'll just pay attention to my phone. That's so weird. All right, it must be a new thing. Well, for those of you on YouTube, you're not going to be able to watch the TikTok chat, but you know, hello, Council of Five. Good morning. Sell ETH and rebuy later in this bear market. Honestly, I look at watch my most recent video. I don't think this is a time to sell and then rebuy later. So thoughts on the Litecoin privacy update Mimble. Wait, so Litecoin actually does updates? I heard from somebody who was trashing me on TikTok that Litecoin doesn't do updates. Yes, that's awesome. It's fantastic. So Bitcoin's following the stock market. It is, yeah, and stock market's not doing well today, but teach me how to trade. I'm not much of a trader, sorry. My top 5 holdings in dollar amount, it's Ethereum, Bitcoin, XRP, Binance, and Litecoin. So Bitcoin and Litecoin got rejected. Where to go from here? I think it's going to be a few more weeks. So would you recommend ADA staking and Sunday swap? It depends on how long you want to hold ADA. So just depend. I don't know what the lock time is for ADA. So Litecoin is launching an NFT platform. That sounds good. All right. Will NFTs be around in the next 10 years? Yes, but most of the ones that exist right now will not. So did buy many worlds on your recommendation, already 2x. Awesome. Give a list of coins you're holding for the altcoin season. I don't know. I mean, all of them, all of my coins. I mean, you know, we see when's the altcoin season. That's the big thing. It's like, what's that going to look like? Anything's on the table right now. There's lots of different things on the table. So let's see. Thoughts on refi? Don't know anything about it. Have you seen Vivi? I've not seen it. Nope. I'm assuming it's doing well. So yeah, Council of Five still early. Again, for those of you on TikTok, I'm live on YouTube right now, and I can't keep up with the TikTok chat, but I can on YouTube. So hop on over to YouTube. World War Bitcoin, Zilliqa. I'm not paying attention to Zilliqa much lately, so I don't know. But you know, I am bullish on Zilliqa. Let's see. Give a list. All right. Let's see. Anything on the Ripple case? I have not heard anything at all. Nothing at all. I think it's going to be several months still. So EasyFi. I don't know anything about EasyFi. Have to take profit. Let's see. VV. Yeah. Or answer that already. Do you DCA? In general, I do, but I'm pretty much in right now. So Secret Network. I don't know anything about Secret Network. Chocolate milk, not strawberry milk. NKN or CVC, those are another 2 that I don't know anything about. Any thoughts on using bots during the sideways action? If you could find a good bot, go for it. Yeah, I have a bot that hasn't done well at all. So I put like $1,000 into it, and you know it's not doing much. Is there potential for API 3? Not sure, Saul. I'm sorry. So bear market coming. If you're declaring that, I would encourage you to watch my most recent TikTok. So strawberry all day, magic internet money. All right. What do you think about Dogecoin? I would not touch Dogecoin right now. I would not touch Dogecoin at all. So you think February will be a good month? I think we'll exit this bearish time in February. Yeah. So Solana, please. Solana, it's at $136. I mean, it peaked well over $200. Maybe now is an okay time to enter. It certainly could go lower. So Near Protocol. So Near got over $20. Now it's at 17. So it did dump a little bit. I still have some expectations that short term Near is going to get to what? To $25 or so. So any news on, all right, let's see. What's up, Everardo? VV Collectible has IP such as Disney, Coca-Cola, DC, Marvel. Yeah, I do love their partnerships. Yep. Do crypto owners pay any tax when they sell their crypto in the USA? Oh yeah. Yes, they do. You really got to get on that. So, well, they pay taxes, they sell it in a gain, but not a loss. So Swap loop ring for Yearn Finance. Yearn Finance is very stable in comparison to a lot of other cryptos. So will Doge go any lower than where it is now? Any predictions? I think that the market is going to outperform Doge over the next several months. So if the market goes down, then yeah, Doge will go down. If the market goes up, then Doge might be flat or it might go up just a little bit. So best crypto to buy in this dip, I'd say near. How do you feel about ETH? I'm feeling good about ETH. So I expressed some concerns about ETH with I noticed that there was a lot of transferring ETH to exchanges in order to sell. That has stopped. So I feel better about ETH right now. But any news on ETH 2.0 or spot ETF? Nope. And I heard that maybe ETH 2.0 will go to zero or to, sorry, what is it? I was reading somebody else's comment, BTC zero. Okay. Maybe ETH 2.0 might take 6 years. I hope not. But yeah, I haven't heard anything about a spot ETF either. So thoughts on Atom, feeling very drawn towards the project. Very bullish on Atom. Very bullish on Atom. All right. BTC zero. Bitcoin's going to zero. I'm just going to go ahead and mute you. I mean, you are entitled to your opinion. You can come back when I go live again. Bitcoin's going to zero. If you had $1,000, what would you, or $10,000, what would you buy? I'd buy some Atom. I'd buy some Algorand. Definitely going to buy some Bitcoin and Ethereum, some Near. So blockchain backer predictions have been right so far, but now he changed his mind on that Bitcoin might never be at 10K again. Good. That was the biggest thing that I disagreed with him. I'm okay with blockchain backer saying that we're that Bitcoin peaked at $69,000. I don't think so, but if he wants to say that, that's fine. He might end up being right about that. But this idea that Bitcoin's going to go down 85% from $69,000 is insane. No, there's no way. So crypto market overall in the next 6 months, I could see us getting back up to the 60s, maybe even go to the 70s in the next 6 months. But I'm not expecting anything extraordinary over the next until at the latest, end of 2022, maybe even into 2023. So yeah, when do you expect the market to go up? We still have a long way to go, guys. I'm sorry to say that. We still have a long way to go because if Bitcoin goes into the 50s, which I expect it to, I'm going to turn very bearish because there are a handful of long-term holders who think that it's over. I think most long-term holders do not think that it's over, but a handful do, and they're looking for an exit, and their exit is in the 50s. They didn't sell at $52,000, so I think it's a little higher than 55,000, maybe, something like that. That's when they're going to exit, and then we'll go back down to the 40s, in my opinion. And however that's going to play out, it's going to take a few months. So no, I'm very much not bullish as far as new all-time highs are concerned over the next 3, 4, maybe 5, 6 months. I don't think that we're going much lower than where we are right now. So that's the thing with that. I think now in general is a good time to buy. Thoughts on Wonderland and Heck? I don't know anything about Heck. Wonderland, those returns are amazing. And if you can keep it up with that, then awesome. It seems like it's on a downtrend. I'd rather buy if it flattens out. So Chainlink's down right now. I see that. Yeah, $22. I just think you saw Chainlink pump last week, and I just think at a time like this, be very aggressive with taking profits. If you're gonna buy Chainlink, look at Cardano. Cardano's down to 145 today. I think it got up to $1.60. The thing that I said yesterday when I went live was people are looking for small wins right now. So Cardano pumped yesterday, and people took their small wins and went into the next thing. So Quant's doing well right now. I mean, in comparison, it's green today at least. So yeah. Can you do XRP, please? I'm holding all of my XRP till the SEC suit is over. I don't care how low it goes because I think it's going to pump after that SEC suit. Good morning, Jimmy. Thanks for being here for us, the new fluctuating investments. Port Orange, Florida. All right. Good morning. Chocolate and strawberry make Neapolitan. What do you think about XRP in the SEC case? I think they're going to. I don't think they're going to lose the case. They could settle, so I guess they would lose in that regard. But I think that it'll be a favorable result for XRP and the crypto market. Do you think 6 months from now we will hit the bear market? No. I think that there are many indicators that would say that we're at the bottom of the bear market. So let's see. What about Graph? Not really paying attention to Graph. Sorry. You think it's a good time to just DCA and ETH at the moment? I do think so, yes. When do you think we'll get a US spot ETF? I have no idea. I think sometime in 2022. But yeah, I missed the pump out at 120. You could still take some profits. Any news with VeChain? No, VeChain's not going to do much at all while Bitcoin is where it's at. So, Sammy, you're entitled to your opinion. I have laid out my case. Ha ha ha! Bottom of the bear market. How cute. Watch my most recent TikTok. I've laid out my case based off of different metrics, based off of the gap between short-term holders and long-term holders. I know plenty of people are like, dude, we're going to the 30s. I don't see anything supporting that at this moment. If long-term holders dump at any time, like Bitcoin goes up to the 50s and they dump really hard, then sure, we could go to the 30s. But the way long-term holders are behaving right now, it does not support a dump to the 30s. So March and April market would go down though. So all right, here's the thing that I will say for those of you who think we're going to go lower. I mean, there's so much instability right now that could we go lower? We could absolutely go lower. But because there's so much instability, but I think we need something pretty heavy. We need a black-ish swan event. So we're not going to 15K, man. Anytime Bitcoin, there's always going to be, if Bitcoin were to go to 30K, there's going to be people saying 15K. If Bitcoin were to go to there's always a handful of people who are saying we're going to go lower. When Bitcoin got to its bear market bottom of $3,000, there were people saying we're going to 1,000, and of course that didn't happen. Over the summer when Bitcoin was at $30,000, plenty of people, including including influencers, were saying we're going to the 20s. What happened? We to 20,000. Some were saying 18,000. Did that happen? There is a floor. There is a floor. So there's a gap at 3K. There we go, Magic Internet Money. Yeah, a CME futures gap. There's a gap at 3K. So hey, maybe we'll go to 3K. Let's see. If you had to hold one altcoin for the next 20 years, what coin would you choose? Man, maybe. I mean, all right, let's not count Ethereum. How about crypto.com? I don't know. I think crypto, one of those platform cryptos that, I'll say crypto.com. Do you think ETH will hit 10K this year? If it does, it's going to have to be in the fall. So where have I been? I've been sick. My wife had COVID, and then I had something, but it wasn't COVID. I was really busy with my business over Christmas. So what do you think Bitcoin will be in 10 years? Over $1 million? Let's see. Thoughts on Gala? Gala is my favorite cryptocurrency, or my favorite metaverse crypto. Very bullish on it. Litecoin, I'm still just as bullish on Litecoin as I've ever been. So blew up with Zelda Inu. What? It's all speculation until we get clarity for all, and it will be a step forward for crypto. Yeah. Do you think Litecoin will pump from Mimble Wimbledon? I'm not expecting. I don't know. I don't think so. I just think it'll pump when it pumps. So thoughts on Quant? I mean, Quant's been down pretty heavily, and it's hilarious because people, several months ago were like, Quant will never dump, and here we are. So it could certainly go lower. So hey, Firefly, good to see you. Am I bullish on Web3? Not as bullish as other people are. Yeah, in general, I am. Yes, absolutely. But do I think it's going to be the next big thing? No. The next big thing is like the next big, like short-term thing. We had metaverse, we had ETH killers, we had NFTs. I don't think Web3 is going to be the next big short-term thing. So if USA government is already taking taxes from crypto gains, why are people so afraid of the upcoming regulation? That's a good question. Yeah, I mean, regulation brings in things, places like Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley. Morgan Stanley's really huge on Bitcoin and on crypto, but they can't actually buy Bitcoin, so they buy MicroStrategy. They own 10.9% of MicroStrategy last I checked. They buy what else do they buy? They buy Grayscale. So did you do anything special for your birthday? No. I'm 40. I don't really not really keeping track anymore. I hate having a winter birthday unless you live in the deep south. Yeah, I'm happy having a winter birthday. H-bar value in 5 years. How about $10? Good morning, 72 Casper. What sort of market cap do we expect many worlds to achieve in the next few months? I don't know. So many worlds, it's at like a $3 million market cap. It could certainly, go to 30 million or something like that. I have high hopes for many worlds. So thoughts on leverage tokens like FTM3L and Luna 3L? Don't touch them. Do not touch them. Stay far away from them. Thank you, Fat Boys Loud AF. Yeah, my birthday. I recently had my 40th birthday. So thank you so much. Do not touch leveraged tokens. Magic Internet Money says do not hold those. Here's the deal. I've done this before. I did this like 10 years ago with stocks, with ETFs. I had a 3x leveraged long silver ETF. And just look at the chart historically. It doesn't hold up. If FTM or Luna pump like crazy, they will not. Those tokens won't 3x. They won't. But then if FTM and Luna dump really hard, then the 3x leverage long tokens will dump big time, like way worse. They'll go to pennies. So what's up, Zlatan? I want you to take profits, but I told myself I have a 5-year limit. What I buy and hold, I'd stay safe. I would stick with top 20 cryptos, Rel. If you had to pick one crypto investment right now, what would it be? Probably near. So this time next month, what will ETH be? How about $3,300? I'm just not expecting much over the next month. So Mana and Engine, Metaverse. We are on the tail end of Metaverse season. I think we need a little bit of time to cool off. So do you have more money in crypto or the stock market? Way more in crypto, but I'm transitioning a little bit to the stock market. So HBAR and VRA, I like them both. No comment other than that. What is going on with ETH? I thought it was supposed to be in the 5,000s by now. A lot of people thought, including myself, that Bitcoin was going to peak in around now, or in late 2020, or sorry, late 2021. But things changed, and so now what? It's like, watch my most recent TikTok. That's what I'll say about that. So I like doing stuff. So sitting on my hands is a little boring right now. Learning patience is the name of the game. Right now, I think I am wrong. I mean, patience is the name of the game. Yeah. It was crypto bear market after November 2021. I make an argument that we've been in a bear market since April of 2021. So I'm getting kind of nervous holding some alts, waiting for a bounce to let go. Yeah, it's difficult because I want to dump some of my alts, but I'm not going to do it right now. No. I mean, they could continue to bleed as long as Bitcoin is crabbing. So I will do it at a later date. No way am I doing it now. What can I stack up on at the moment? I'd say Atom. I'd say Near. I'd say, I don't know what else. Maybe some Algorand. Do you think ads will continue to pump alts? You think Solana 3K this year? No way. I've never thought Solana 3K. So Phantom just pumped. That would, to me, I'd say stay away from it for like a month at least. Don't chase the ones that just pumped. Look for the ones that will pump soon. XRP NFTs pumping, good time to look at them with the crab market. Maybe. I haven't looked into XRP NFTs at all. So let's see. Hopefully able to live off of DeFi. Yeah, that's the goal, right? Let's see. Accumulating. Do I like Casper and Theta? I don't know anything about Casper. I do like Theta. Theta's not going to do much of anything until we see more bullish times. Accumulating HBAR, Quant, and Crow. Will I be having been in a couple of years? I think so, yeah. Maybe not 2 years, but maybe 5 years, 4 years, something like that. Do you think ads will continue to pump? Do you mean alts? And are alts continuing to pump? Because alts have been pretty rough. So Alchemy thoughts. I don't know anything about Alchemy. Litecoin, I'm just as bullish on Litecoin. Do you think Many Worlds has a big future? I think it has a lot of potential. But you got to treat it like a startup. Could it go to zero? It certainly could. But I have a lot of hope for it. So good entry point for Quant in the bear market. I mean, it seems like maybe under $100. But what do you think about the crypto market coordinating with the stock market? That's a good question. It just means that there's a great deal of uncertainty. So they're correlating, right? So stock market's down in general, crypto market's down, and I think that they're going to continue to correlate for a little bit. But whenever the Fed has raised rates, 8 out of the last 11 times that the Fed has raised rates, there was about a 7-month period when the stock market pumped like crazy. So we could have some kind of a melt up in the stock market, which would be good for crypto. Let's see. Is there a time when gaming coins move, or did I just lose 70% till God knows when? Yeah, man. You probably got in at the wrong time, and you I think yes, you've lost 70% till God knows when. I've been saying consistently, that we're on the tail end of metaverse season, of gaming season, and so how long? How long you're gonna have to wait? Maybe not that long. Maybe not years. I don't think years. No, I think there's a lot of potential for the metaverse. Blockfolio's been struggling lately as well. I think there's a lot of potential in that. Sometime this year they could pump again. So do you think? Let's see. Do you think AI could eventually predict crypto trends? That's a tough one. I don't know. No idea. Just don't know if it's just a thought or if there's something out there that's using AI for that use. Hmm. Again, for those of you on TikTok, I'm live on YouTube right now, and I am not able to keep up with the TikTok chat, but I am able to keep up with the YouTube chat. So let's see. I know my AMC is down. Yeah, AMC and GameStop. I see that they're down. I agree about many. Awesome. If you invested in many because you watch my videos, many has been up. It's been doing very well. Why don't you take some profits? I would recommend that. So anyway, lost on every single project except for maybe ETH. I'm just going to accumulate again, but layer ones. Yeah. So I'm assuming you bought in when? You bought in sometime in 2021. So all right, I'm trying to do something here. I'm trying to multitask and it's not working. So thoughts on roll-ups? Not really paying attention in particular with roll-ups right now. So all year long, still mining Pi. I gave up on Pi. Where do you get all your knowledge? Do you recommend anything? Books really not doing it for me. I get my knowledge. You know what? I get my knowledge from live streams mostly. People asking me questions about different cryptos, and then I do research on those by watching videos. Books become antiquated very quickly, so I would say watch videos on YouTube mostly. Thoughts on XYO? I haven't paid attention to XYO. I'm still mining it, on my phone, mining it, whatever you want to call it. So I know I'm going to get some questions. XYO, how do you mine XYO? Go to worldwarbitcoin.info. You can get set up there. Is Ethereum Classic dead? I'm down 18K. Hold or cut my losses. Got in at $61. Man, that seemed like it would have been a good time to get in. It's just Ethereum Classic is not going up until the rest of the market goes up. So Ethereum Classic is currently at $33, man. Ouch. That to me seems like it should be a good buying point, but it can absolutely go down lower. So Lucio, Litecoin, I made a YouTube video about Litecoin. I'm just as bullish on Litecoin. Check out my YouTube video. Since you surmise that this is the bear market bottom, you see Litecoin's price of lower to mid hundreds is a safe place for its bear market bottom. Yes, I do. Yes. Bitcoin price predictions for the next few months. I think we're going to range between 40 and 60K. Should we accumulate right now or just hold? I mean, all right, my head says accumulate. My heart says hold. I mean, it is a scary time. I would just one thing that I would say with a lot of confidence is like now is not a time that I have any intention of selling anything. So let's see. Do you think ADA will continue to pump? No, I think they had their pump. So thoughts on BTT and what's happening? I'm not paying attention at all to BTT. So I'm not a fan of Justin Sun. I'm not a fan of BTT. So no thoughts. Richard Murray, nice to see you again. I have a diverse portfolio, but I'm thinking about selling 5K VVS and buy HBAR. Thoughts? Yeah, VVS has always been a risk. It could continue to go down. I know that it's like lost 66% of its value, something like that. So HBAR is a safer play. I would generally recommend safer over a risky move, but I have a decent amount of VVS and I'm content holding it. So buy ETH, I think in general, it's more of a buying time than anything else. So thank you, E. Davidson. How low will get Bitcoin go? What do you think? I think upper 30s. I think 39.6 around that range. I think we've bottomed. So when do you think Bitcoin will reach an all-time high? I don't think first half of 2022. So maybe second half, maybe 2023. I do think ETH will continue to delay ETH 2.0. That's what they always do. Yeah. Anytime to look at multi-vac yet. I have not had the opportunity to look at multi-vac. So I'm not messing with VV NFTs. I may end up regretting that big time. Let's see. What's your thoughts on Walmart getting into crypto? It's inevitable. So I think if they're going to create their own cryptocurrency, it's like that's going to be huge for them. And I've been saying that about Amazon too. If Amazon ever created their own cryptocurrency, it's like people are going to buy their crypto in order to buy their products, and that could go very well for them. Do you think ETH could topple Bitcoin? I think ETH is, so keeping it real, Bitcoin low 35, 39. It could happen. Yeah. Is inflation good for crypto? I'm going to get back to that. So ETH toppling Bitcoin. Is inflation good for crypto? So think through this. We had super high inflation reported, and then the US dollar index rallied. I mean, what's the deal with that? Well, it was the DXY rallied because of a lot of fear that the Fed was going to do some things to get the inflation under control. And then they did those things. But then, the last CPI report that happened in last week, high inflation was reported again, but the DXY dumped. And so now there's no more fears because the Fed is already doing what they said that what the fear was that they're going to do. So if we continue to have high inflation, the price of Bitcoin is going to rise. But for me to answer that question, is inflation good for fill in the blank? The answer is no, it's not. Inflation is not good for anything. Inflation sucks. High inflation like that? No, I'm never going to say it's good for anything. All right. So do you think ETH could topple Bitcoin? Here's the issue with ETH flipping Bitcoin is that there's plenty of things that are going to threaten to flip ETH. So maybe one of those things will flip ETH, and maybe whatever that is, Luna, Avalanche, Solana, maybe one of those will flip Bitcoin. But I think it's more likely that ETH will get flipped than that ETH will flip Bitcoin. So was just trying to, it's Big J. I don't even know what you're referring to. Was just trying to help you, man. Let's see. This administration system is guaranteed not going truly fix anything. Agree with that. Fed announced a rate increase to counter. Yes, exactly. Do you think decentralization is only possible with privacy, i.e. crypto is too transparent? That's a good question. So then the question is, should you buy Monero? Should you buy Pirate Chain? I'm going to take a stab and say no, that I'm not worried about, everything's visible on the blockchain. I value transparency over privacy. So can you shed some light on Talcoin? Any prediction for this year? It all depends on Bitcoin, on the market. As far as Talcoin predictions, I've been saying if we see Bitcoin over 6 figures, that I could see like 10 to 20 cent Talcoin. So what do you think about Trump's comments on crypto? I don't really think much. Oh, Donald Trump. I mean, it's a little bit bipartisan because we have Elizabeth Warren. She's not a big fan of crypto either. And there's always going to be, especially among the older people, some naysayers for sure. So have you researched BACS? I have not. What do you think about Litecoin? I'm very bullish on Litecoin. So what coin do you think is the most overrated? Algo, it's on the low, surprised. No, just because everything else is low too. But what coin do I think is the most overrated? Oh man, that's a rough one. I mean, Cardano is a very easy answer. I'm not going to say Cardano though. So I don't know, man. I really don't know. Do you think if ETH doesn't release ETH 2.0 for many years to come, do you see another coin like Solana taking the number 2 spot? It's possible. Yeah. It's definitely Cardano, XRP, ETH. Yeah, those are some other thoughts that came to mind. I don't think ETH is overrated. I am still holding VXV. I'm not even paying attention to it. I'm just going to hold. Bitcoin miners. If you can get a Bitcoin miner, do it, man. So, hello, have you had a chance to check out Kava? I have not. Sorry, KO13. Do you think the metaverse tokens are overhyped right now? I do. I do think so. But I could see that changing at some point. My daily routine, I take my kids to school, I drop them off, I run some errands, I then do some TikTok or YouTube stuff, and then I work on my business with my one employee, and then I help my son with his homework and have dinner with my family and put him to bed. So that's about it. Do you think, let's see, Pablo He-Man said that the option expires at 28th January with max paying price of 47,000, bring Bitcoin to 47. Could it be or dog poo? I've heard a lot about max paying at 47, 48, something like that. It's possible. You know, I mean, it seems like whenever I track max pain, that Bitcoin doesn't really go around that area, but I could see that happening, that we would get to 47, 48 around that range by the end of the month. So nice routine. Thank you, Mr. COVID-19. Thoughts on Crow? I love Crow. I have a lot of Crow. That might be top 5 biggest holding for me. I did sell a decent amount of Binance for Crow. So impact of interest rates hike on Bitcoin. Short term, it's not going to be much. It's actually, markets tend to pump in those first few months after interest rate hikes are announced. Long term, yeah, it could have an effect, a negative effect. So, but I mean, nothing's stopping Bitcoin in the long run on a long enough time scale. Nothing's going to stop Bitcoin. Frank Sriracha, what's up, man? Do I think we'll see ETH over 4K in 2022? I would say it's very likely, yes. So, assuming Doge overrated, yeah, Doge. I mean, that was just an assumption. Yeah, Doge is definitely overrated. Assuming Ripple wins the case, it will shoot up. But what price do you think it will settle? Thank you for the birthday wishes. What price do you think it'll settle at for long-term holders? I mean, I would expect it to go back to its all-time high at least. So what's that? $3? Thoughts on Shiba Inu? I'm not a huge fan, but I am looking for a confirmation whenever we're in the bear market, like flat out the bear market, and I see Shiba Inu just flatline, I'm going to load up on it. So why Shiba never went up again? It's a meme coin. Did you get in on the Copiosa NFTs? I have not. No. I know it's tough to say, but during this downtime, what coin or coins do you recommend we continue to buy? Solana, ETH, Bitcoin. I would stick with top 20s. Yeah. But I also get some Near. I think Near still has some short-term potential. So Algorand, but Atom for sure. So wait, this isn't the bear market. Watch my most recent video. It's complicated. That's what I'd say. It's complicated. Still haven't heard you promote your buying guide. You need to summon your inner salesman. Yeah, Richard Murray, worldwarbitcoin.teachable.com. I have a bear market buying guide. I've heard good reviews about it so far, so check that out. But now's not the time to buy now's a good time to buy, but I don't know what to say. Now's a good time to buy. Thoughts on ETH releasing coins? What do you mean ETH releasing coins? All right, crypto mailman. If you're considering Shiba Inu, I'm getting the same vibes before SafeMoon and Shiba Inu on Cheems Inu. Okay, all right. Let's see. Top 5 long-term cryptos: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance, Chainlink, and HBAR. I need to disconnect something here. So, all right. Anyway, up or down end of January? A little bit up, not big time up. So, let's see. Thoughts on AVAX releasing coins? I'm not sure what you mean, humongous. Everyone needs to get your bear market buying guide. Thank you, Trump Rules. I really appreciate the fact that you take your time for every single question. Love from Germany. Thank you. I have been to Germany. My wife lived there for a year. Not joking. Look in CDC DeFi wallet. Cheems Inu is in there a while. I mean, I didn't think you were joking. Have you researched Door Miner for DAG? I have not. No. So what about DOT? DOT doesn't do well when Bitcoin is under its bull market support band. So it may be a very good one to buy right now because it's dumped really hard. And I would expect DOT to get back to its all-time high this year, 2022. So do you think Quant will reach $1,000 sometime? Yes. Yes, very much so. Do I think 2022? Maybe not. How long should I hold XRP or should I give up? I don't think you should give up. The doctor of Insing thinks you should give up, but I don't think so. No. So we need the 40K support to hold up. 36K support is super weak. If we lose 40K, which is unlikely, 28K is on the table. Anything's on the table right now. I don't think long term. How are we going to drive the price down to 40K or to 30K? In May, it was pretty simple. Long-term holders dumped pretty hard. Right now, long-term holders aren't dumping, and they hold a lot more crypto, a lot more Bitcoin than short-term holders. So thoughts on ADA right now? It pumped yesterday. I would not buy ADA right now. People want their short-term gain. People want their small wins. People like in a market condition like this, people want their small wins, and that's what happened with Cardano yesterday. So thoughts on ETH's circulating supply increasing? Yeah. So all right, I understand what you're saying. And then AVAX was 178 million. Now it's 244. That is absolutely something you need to pay attention to. And yeah, with a cryptocurrency as inflation, I'm going to have to look into that. I did not realize that AVAX was that inflationary. That would make me not want to buy AVAX. Absolutely. ETH's circulating supply increasing is not nearly as dramatic. And given, with EIP 1559, with the burn that's happening, and then potentially with ETH 2.0, I think ETH is going to become deflationary, entirely deflationary. So not worried about that. So correct, I shorted ADA big time, 3x leverage at 155, so the market corrects, that's my hedge. All right. What if Cardano runs like Luna and never goes down for 6 months? What if? I mean, here's the deal with Cardano, though. I mean, Luna's the same way. Cardano got down to 1.9 cents in the bear market, something like that. It 150x from the bear market bottom to the peak. So do I expect a 6-month run for Cardano? No, not at all. It's still huge. It's still got up big time. All right, do you think it's worth to get a hardware ledger wallet for a retail investor? Seems super complicated, but would look into if it's worth the security. So on one hand, there's the security. Yes, it's the safest thing you could do. On the other hand, I want the big thing that I want right now, while we're in this bearish territory, is for my crypto to be earning yield. And so that's why I have a lot of crypto on the crypto.com DeFi platform. I have a Crow Bitcoin farm. And so I am perfectly fine holding that in there until when? Until at least, until the next cycle if I need to. But I'd like to take profits. But if not, then I will continue to earn yield, because will Bitcoin and crypto.com be worth more than they are now in 4 years? I would say very, very much so. Yes, those will be worth a lot more. So I don't want my crypto on a wallet and on a ledger. And I know that's controversial, but it's like I want yield. I want yield right now. So thoughts on HNT 1001 redenomination? I did not know that was happening. So there's no profits to take. Maybe next cycle. I disagree, Crypto Dabber. Thank you, Crypto Mailman. Thoughts on Matic long term? I'm bullish on Matic long term. I don't think ETH 2.0 is going to be a threat to Matic. Go to their website. Look at their partnerships. They have a niche to fill. So who keeps dumping? I know it feels like dumping, but since that dump in early January, we've been mostly crabbing. So should we invest more in this mini bear market, or do we wait? What's a reasonable reaction? I think it's reasonable if it's between buying and holding. Logically, my head says buy. My heart, with the normal amount of fear that is in it, given the fact that we are in a time of high fear, I would more so say hold, but my head says buy. And one thing that I will say is, like with my kids, I buy crypto for them every month, crypto that they're going to hold, until they're adults, they don't even know how much crypto they have. And for me, with them, I'm like, buy, just smash up the buy button. So simple psychology, people see all the zeros, they'll buy more likely than at a $50 HNT. Okay. Algo Adam Dot is great for staking on Ledger Live. Yeah. Cadena entry relative to price point now versus all-time high. I haven't looked at the Cadena chart. I am pretty outspoken against their tokenomics. I hate their tokenomics. It's too inflationary. So I think XRP going to be number 2 crypto. What do you think? Possible. Just depends. ISO 20022, how big of a deal that is. So Cadena can't be destroyed by SEC. That's true. Yes. You're welcome, sir. Thoughts on MTV? I haven't looked into it enough. ETH circulating supply is increasing 0.2% every month for my own research. Is this anything to be worried about? I think that's fine. Yeah. Does Bitcoin dominance matter? It's at 40.97%. Does it matter? So Bitcoin's dominance is going down more and more over time. And it's at a level of support right now. So what would it look like if Bitcoin's dominance went down? That means I think that we would see some kind of an alt season. If Bitcoin's dominance went up, I think the most likely thing that would happen is that Bitcoin would dump really hard and everything would dump more. So it matters to an extent. Yeah. Just yesterday alone, another 200 million longs got liquidated. The lower we go, the more leverage traders keep longing, the more whales exchanges loaning them the borrowed coins will dump the prices. So leverage definitely plays a big part in this. I have not been seeing nearly as much longing. I've seen some shorting. There's always more longs than shorts, but I've seen an increase in shorting from, different, this is mostly from other people who I follow who are reporting this stuff. So Adam, thoughts? Very bullish, short, medium, long term on Adam right now. What does VRA potential look like? VRA has the potential to go to increase big time. Look at its market cap. Its market cap is very low, but it's a risk. It's a huge risk. And so could I see a 10x from here for VXV, or not VXV? I mean, yeah, I could even see a 10x for VXV, but for VRA, yes, I could. Let's see. Planning to travel to the US end of the year. Looking forward to be on yours. Okay, I understand what you're saying, Richard Murray. That'll be great. Whenever I do a podcast. All right, crypto mailman longing TF out of Crow. That sounds great to me. If you're bullish on Crow, that gets me excited because I have a lot of Crow. I can see at least another retest of all-time high on Crow. Please. What do you think ADA will do in the coming years? I don't think it's going to do much. Well, I mean, if the market goes up, like let's say Bitcoin goes over 6 figures, which I still think is in play before the next halving, then ADA could do very well. But I don't think it's going to outperform the market. It's already done that it's done that a lot. So what do you think about Web3? I think Web3 is very excited. Web3 is very excited. I think it has a lot of potential. I don't think it's the next big thing after Metaverse, after ETH killers, and after NFTs, but Web3 has a lot of potential. So it's made a lot of millionaires already. Exactly. Have you seen Crypto Weatherman's latest YouTube video? It's spot on. I don't think I've ever watched a Crypto Weatherman YouTube video. I do watch his TikToks, so I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe I'll check it out. Thoughts on ENS? Has potential. I don't know anything about their tokenomics. I don't know. I do see lots of people putting .eth on their Twitter accounts. So there's some potential there. All right, Def Watch Weatherman's YouTube. I will. If you had to invest in one coin outside of top 50 coins, which would you choose? What is not in the top 50 right now? Let me think here. I mean, Quant's not in the top 50. Maybe Quant. Would you rather buy Doge, Shiba, or ADA? Oh, man. How about Cardano? Right now, Cardano, but like bottom of the bear market, I would say Shiba Inu. Do you agree with Crypto Weatherman that H bar will be huge? Um, I am not nearly as much of an H bar maxi as Crypto Weatherman, but I am also not one of those people, blockchain boys like H bar is mid. And no, I disagree. H bar has a lot of potential. Will it be as big as Bitcoin? No, no. So Rose, I haven't looked into Rose. I mean, I did look into Rose. Whoa, what's up, Florino? I did look into Rose. I read a little bit of their white paper, and I was like, I don't understand entirely the vision, the potential. They could, you know, I don't know what sticks out about Rose after reading that. I have a question: is buying into the dip a good option? I always, yeah. What coin would you stake and where? I mean, I have a lot of crypto.com, and I'm staking on the crypto.com DeFi platform on beefy.finance, and I got some VVS, but I don't know. VVS could go much lower. So let's see. What do you do for a living? I run a grocery distribution business. Crow and USDT on Beefy. Yeah. Yeah. I do Crow and USD coin, but all right. For those of you on TikTok, I am live on YouTube right now. I'm going to end the TikTok live stream. I've been on for about 50 minutes. It's difficult trying to be able to keep up with TikTok and YouTube and all that stuff. So hop on over to YouTube, look up World War Bitcoin on YouTube, and I will continue on YouTube for a while. I'm going to have lunch soon. So have a good day. Much love to you all. But yeah, hop on over to YouTube. Let's continue this live stream on YouTube. The audio quality is better. Visually, it's better. So, hey, Susie, thank you so much. You've been very supportive. Really appreciate. Thank you, Crypto Mailman. Thank you all on TikTok. Have a great day. What are your favorite altcoin projects? What are my favorite altcoin projects? I mean, I've always said my favorite cryptocurrencies are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance, Chainlink, and HBAR. Do I stick with that? I don't know. Or are there other alts? I mean, I've got to put some ETH killers in there. So give me 1 second. I've got to put something in there. So maybe not Avalanche, maybe Luna, maybe. Well, I mean, Solana has always been a favorite of mine. Man. Okay. Anyway, would you take profit on Crow if it tests all-time high again? Yes, I would. Yeah. Reasonable price prediction for Algorand. I mean, Bitcoin drives the market. That's what we've been talking about for a while. Bitcoin drives the market. So, reasonable price prediction for Algorand. Let's just say Bitcoin goes over $100,000. I would see Algorand at $7. Do you think Solana is mid? Man, so all of a sudden there's all this hate with Solana. I mean, all right, Solana needs to work on their security. That's their security is mid, that's for sure. But is Solana mid? No, not at all. Let's see. Hello, K Group. Thoughts on trading bots? I have one bot and it hasn't done very well. So joined late, so I don't know if you already looked back on many. I have, yeah. So many has been doing well. I would take some profits. And if you don't know, many has BUSD rewards. So there's that. It's not a lot. I have $6,000 of many, and I got $7 in BUSD rewards. So yeah. How How can I stake Crypto.com DeFi platform? It's different than the Crypto.com platform. It's different. So there's a Crypto.com DeFi platform. Really doubting whether I should take some profit. It's always good to take some profits. See you later, Humongous. Always good to take some profits. You know, I made a controversial move. I sold some of my ETH. I'm way too overexposed to ETH, so I sold some of it, and I'm buying stocks with that ETH. So not a lot, like $15,000. I have 6 figures worth of ETH, and I was really big. You know, I was big in profit on that. Where am I in the States? I'm in the Midwest. I don't really like sharing what state I'm in, just so I don't get doxxed or whatever the word is. I don't know how that works. Litecoin, Bitcoin pairing thoughts. I mean, yesterday it looked like it was going to pump, and then today Litecoin's dumped really hard. I just think that eventually it's going to break out, and it's going to break out hard. So, yes. All right, what else? Short term, better to buy Solana over AVAX. Oh man, I don't think either of them are great, but if I had to choose one, I'd say Solana. Have you used their supercharger feature? I have not. No, for Crow. I stake it on the Crypto.com DeFi platform. I stake it on Beefy.finance. Thoughts on Litecoin? Still bullish. I made a video about Litecoin like 2 weeks ago, and yes, the answer is yes. Still very bullish. Let's see. How high do you see H bar in 10 years? 10 years. Total guess, but how about $20, $30, something like that. So you're welcome. It's Nacho. How much can Bitcoin actually run now? I very much think 6 figures before the next halving. Could it be in 2022? Yes. Could it be in 2023? So this is, you've never heard this from anyone except for me. There is a case to be made, not for lengthening cycles, but for shortening cycles. That in the future, the halving will cause, everyone knows what's coming. Bitcoin's mining production is cut in half. And so all of the retail excitement is front loaded. And then we have something similar to that mini bull run in late 2018, early 2019. The cycle peak, and watch my most recent TikTok. There's an argument that can be made that the cycle peak was in April. Now, yeah, we saw higher prices for Bitcoin in November, but what that means is that, you know, in bearish conditions, without retail, we can reach all-time highs. Without retail mania, we can reach all-time highs. And so we hit $69,000 while retail was pretty much entirely on the sidelines. You know, I mean, there was no grandma texting you saying, "Hey, should I buy this internet coin?" There was no, your barber wasn't talking about it. Your Uber driver wasn't talking about it. So, you know, it's like Bitcoin can go much higher with even just a moderate amount of retail interest. ETH or Cardano to buy right now? ETH. Cardano just pumped. I would stay away short term. Quant price prediction. I don't do quant price predictions. Do I think it'll one day be 4 figures? Yes. Do I think it will one day be 5 figures? Yes. When? I don't know. Why does Hex feel like a scam? Richard Hart feels like a snake oil salesman. I can't stand the guy. And I don't know. I mean, I own Hex. I bought Hex. I bought $500 worth of Hex in December of 2020. It's done very well. So maybe I should cut Richard Hart some slack, I suppose. But man, he's so creepy. Thoughts on Noel Dizel? I don't know who that is. Don't the tokenomics of HBAR seem ridiculous to you? 30 to 40% inflation just seems way too high. Man, yeah, that's high. I haven't done a deep dive on HBAR's inflation, so I probably should do that before, saying that I could see HBAR in the double digits at least. So Noel Dizel is a bodybuilder. Okay. Heart gives off weird vibes. Listen to your gut. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully, so I'm staking that hex until 2025. And hopefully it's worth more than 0 at that time. I hope so. So let's see. Bitcoin news. Let's see what's new with Bitcoin. News.bitcoin.com. Crypto job postings increased 400% in 2021, according to LinkedIn. I wouldn't mind just kind of getting a steady paycheck. Let's see. What exchange do you use? I don't even know how many different platforms. Let me think here. Trust Wallet. Unfortunately, Robinhood. Crypto.com, Voyager. Oh my goodness. KuCoin. I have some stuff in MetaMask. I'm totally blanking right now. There's several more. I have my crypto on a lot of different platforms. So that's what you need to do. If there's a cryptocurrency you learn about, you need to find out what platform it's on. So BlockFi, that's another one. Let's see. We still like AMP to $1. I changed that several months ago to 50 cents. And yeah, I could see AMP at 50 cents. How many interest hikes do you see this year? I think 2. I think they'll raise rates twice, and then they'll start seeing the house of cards start to collapse, start to be wobbly at least, and then they'll reverse. They always reverse, always. So we'll see. All right, everybody, I am going to be done for today, but I have not looked into Sunday Swap at all. But I am done for today. I hope you have a great day. Victor, Sanacoin, it's dead. I sold 80% of my Sanacoin. I have 20% just in case. Are we done with Sanacoin forever? We might be. So sorry for you. If you made a mistake, learn from that mistake and move on. And I am saying you, because you need to take responsibility for your own actions. I've never once said anything to the person who told me about Sanacoin, and I never will. He's perfectly fine in my books. He's A-okay. So see you later. Pretty Fly, Trump rules, Smoke Sun. Much love to you as well. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out.